No, stop it.
My hands are really cold, though.
Yeah, your hands are
We
freezing.
already started. Shannon, you're such a brat.
It's the only way to get you to stop. Stop stealing my heat.
But my hands are really cold.
Yes, I know they're cold. I got you mittens.
I know. They're by my sewing
Multiple
machine.
mittens.
I have my gloves beside my sewing machine.
I've bought you lots of mittens.
I know. And the other ones are in the van. And then there's the one that I need to bring in because the thumb has a hole in it. So I need to stitch that up.
All right, so by special request of Yvonne, that's her name.
Special request.
You wanted to talk about our trip.
It's not a special request of me.
Yes.
It's we need to do that so we can get our trip all sorted.
And then didn't you want to unbox something from a subscriber here?
Yep.
As well?
Yep. David asked us if we could
do you want my knife for that? Video.
Oh, I'm supposed to open it. Are we going to do that first? Ugh.
We might as well do that first.
All right. It's kind of heavy. So.
I try not to cut into it because...
Right.
Here. No, here. I got it. My old job, I used to open boxes. Don't cut that way, Shannon.
Not going to make a comment about it this way.
And, but that was my job. You just open up the box and you dump the meat on the table and you open the next box and you make rude comments to everybody and you curse and swear at your buddies on the line and all that other wonderful stuff. But when I'm opening this, I can't be as rough as I used to be back at the job.
Very fun. Okay. So this is from a subscriber.
Did you know he got that?
I knew he got this because he was joking about gritty fabric, and I said, "Oh my gosh, if there was gritty fabric, that would be amazing." And then he was like, "But there is gritty fabric." Like, holy crap, there is. That's so fun. So he found gritty fabric.
I think we found something you can make pants for Michael out of.
Oh, that's a fun idea. That would use just a
very
tiny
little
bit.
fabric. Yeah.
That's so fun. Gritty fabric. How cool is that?
The stuffed animal she got me for Christmas that is pretty darn near identical.
For Shannon. That's why this is so bloody heavy.
That'll do it.
Holy crap.
I have enough America balls to last me a while. And honestly, Dave, thank you because they're in individual packages.
Oh, good. So
it's portioned out. Now, on my diet, where I've lost roughly 40 pounds, I allow myself a little bit of a treat here and there. I do the treadmill, I count all my calories, and then at the end of the night, I get a bit of a treat. So I allow myself one treat, and this is about a month worth of treats. So you don't have to go to the States for a while.
Perfect.
And then hockey cards.
This is fun.
Got gritty fabric.
Yeah.
And it's orange, so it matches my jersey. It's as if I knew.
Fantastic.
But I didn't. California Seals.
Oh my gosh.
How many yards is that?
Gosh.
3? It's about 3 yards.
Or 4 yards are smaller than meters, which is always very notable in fabric. That's 4.
Bobby Orr,
Looks
Marcel
like 4.
Dion.
Nice. That's fun. That's
really
fun.
These are in really good shape too.
Oh, fun. The team ones.
And Bobby Orr.
Oh, cool.
Bobby Orr from 1974.
That's fun fabric.
73, 74.
Do you need like pajama pants? Gritty pajama pants?
You can always tell the tops because it's a darker cardstock.
Yeah.
The O-Pee-Chee's always on a different cardstock. I don't know why they did it that way.
So you only need like a meter of fabric to make you pajama pants because we're not very tall.
Stanley Cup playoffs, Philadelphia versus Atlanta.
So you need gritty pajama pants.
Oh, that is really fun. Okay, so tell them about our trip.
Okay, anyways, so we have our California trip coming up in 2 weeks. Holy crap. 2 weeks exactly from today. Yeah.
No, today's Saturday. It's 2 weeks from yesterday that we fly out, isn't it?
We fly on Saturday.
Is it Saturday?
Yes.
I don't know how this system works.
Let me double check this because you're making me question it.
Oh, cool. Dave Farish.
I
remember Dave Farish. I'm so old.
Yeah, we fly on Saturday. So we are flying out of Seattle. And we're flying to the John Wayne Airport. we have a subscriber that offered to drive us from the airport to the hotel, which I need to try and find his email again. Because we thought the hotel had one, but then we were told the hotel does not have one. Anyways, so we're flying in on Saturday. We get there in the afternoon at a decent time. So part of our plan was we thought we could do a like little meetup thing on Saturday evening, like around 6 or 7. So not really early, just because getting through the hotel and through the airport and stuff and to the hotel, we won't get there till about 4. And so if we do 6 or 7, that would work out well. And if this, we have no idea what we're planning on, but we will have our 3 children with us. So we were thinking if we could do something where we just go out to dinner somewhere, kind of like we do here after we do our road hockey. So this is where locals would be super helpful. If somebody can help us figure out somewhere we could go. So like here we usually do like Boston Pizza or White Spot or those type of areas where it's easy to accommodate large groups. But again, we have absolutely no idea how many people. We should actually do a Facebook event like we do when we go to Vegas.
Yeah, okay.
But it's tricky. I won't be able to add a location yet. So if California people could help us out with this part, that would be great. But that's the idea. And then Sunday is our daughter's birthday, and we're doing the whole Disney thing. We are also doing Disney on Monday and Tuesday. Then Wednesday we are doing a break day, so we'll still be in California, but we're not going into the parks. It'll be our rest day. And there is a game. It's Anaheim versus the Coyotes. Are you part of this conversation at all? Or are you just looking at
I am.
hockey
Davey
cards?
Keon.
I know you're excited about these hockey cards. So we're hoping to be able to go to the game. We will not be taking the kids to that. Because we have two children that wouldn't do as well with that. So we will be finding somebody to watch the kids for that time.
Homeless person. Somebody we find on the plane.
No, luckily we're going to be in a place that's there's a lot of
here you go, Mickey.
Groups
Take
that
him.
Specifically babysit at Disneyland.
I'm just going to leave him in the park.
So since we have the whole day free, we're hoping to be able to go to the game.
There's an Amber Alert. Yeah, that's our kids.
We'll be able to go early because we have free time, and we'll be able to go like hour or two ahead of time so we can meet up with people beforehand, or we can meet up with people afterwards, or do something like that. So again, California people, well, not just California, local people.
I was going to say it's an awfully big area.
A huge state.
Which
like
has more
BC
people than
side.
Canada.
I know.
All of ours are on the border, though. We watch you Americans. We know what's going on. That's why we all line up on the border.
Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
They've amassed
Well,
98% of their population along our border. Okay, anyways.
Just stand there pointing. Don't you dare. Don't even think about it. Get back in your country, mister.
So, local people. This is another thing that would help out.
Yes.
If we can figure out what to do there. So, we are up for doing some kind of meetup before or after or whatnot with the game. We do not have game tickets yet. That is...
No, I'll be able to find some if we need to. I'm not overly concerned with the game tickets. No. We did have an offer. I know we had an offer.
Yes.
And
it's so hard to... We get a lot of emails.
Yeah, there's a lot of emails.
I'll have to try and search emails. So I will, after we're done doing this video, I will post events for both the Saturday going out to eat, though I don't have a location, and I'll make just a tentative Wednesday game thing, just so I can make the event so people can see that. It'll be on the Hockey Guy Facebook page. That just helps me keep things organized. Sometimes, though, when you post to Facebook groups, so even when you post on the Hockey Guy, Facebook's not the best at sending us notifications. So if you ever post to the Hockey Guy page, a lot of times we don't see it. If you post a comment, we see those. Feel free to tag the Hockey Guy, then we always see that.
Yes.
But if you don't, a lot of times we don't see it. And we
Right.
found that when we were in Vegas and people were messaging questions and stuff and we don't see it.
And we're going to Vegas in March. It's about 6 weeks after the trip to California.
I know,
so.
vacation after our vacation. That's great.
The first one's with the kids,
So-
the second one's not. That may be related.
I will be monitoring the comments on this video, but the email, the Hockey Guy email, it's TheHockeyGuy.yt at gmail.com. That will be
Good job,
the best way to contact us to make sure we actually see it. Yeah.
True.
Is that everything?
Pretty much.
I think that's everything. Yeah, and then Thursday we're back to doing the Disney thing, and then we fly out Friday morning. Yes.
And if the Canucks win the Stanley Cup, I'm not invited to the party, so I'm going to have my own party. I've decided that. I'm not a real fan, so I'm just going to have my own party. So if the Canucks win the Stanley Cup, especially if they do it this year,
If we do it this year,
huge
I'm
blow-off
magical.
party. We'll rent a hall. I'll get a
What
DJ.
are you talking about?
If the Canucks win the Stanley Cup, we're going to have a big old
That's
party.
so random.
So, yeah.
What in the world?
I'm random. This
You
is
are. I know.
this is what happens.
I know you are.
You leave
But-
me in my room too long, this is what happens.
I know, right? Okay, was that everything?
As far as I can tell.
Okay, so I will make the 2 events for the Saturday
Right.
and the Wednesday.
Yep.
Then if you put that you're interested or you're going, when you'll see when I put any kind of updates. I'll monitor the comments but email if anybody can help us or has ideas or suggestions or anything. Totally up for that. When we've gone to Vegas, the Vegas people have always been really helpful
Yes.
for helping us figure things out. It's tricky being far away. And
There's one girl that I follow on Twitter. I'm gonna have to follow up with her. That she's in Disneyland all the time. So I've already talked to her and said, so you'll be our Disneyland contact. She's like, yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea. So that's the plan. And outside of that, it would be fun to go to one game while I'm there. Oh, and while we're there, you made me knock down the remote. You made me do that. You made me do that.
I made you.
So this remote has been beat up so bad. I'm so sorry, Telus. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. But yeah, while we're there. So when we're there, it's the All-Star break, and then it's during a lot of the bye weeks.
Yeah.
So the schedule is going to be really light that week. My intention is I'm still going to be doing the previews and the reviews while I'm down there. I'm going to make it a little bit less formal, as if you can call what I do formal. I won't have the giant whiteboards. We'll have a small whiteboard, and I'll have the little magnets to bring along with me. I will have, by then, I'm hoping I have access to the NHL Live, so through their subscription service. I'm just waiting for it to drop to the half-season price. I should check again today. Because once it drops to half-season price, it's cheaper. That way I can watch games while I'm there, the same as I do at home. That's been a drawback when I've been in Vegas, but if I pay for it here, but the problem is then I'm down in the casino and there's too many other distractions.
Right.
So I'm not, and I don't, yeah, it's just very distracting being in front of, and then you don't necessarily get every single game either, because they might have football over here and basketball over here, and maybe there's hockey over here, but it'll just be the one game. So, yeah, it'll be a nice light schedule. I want to do videos using my phone more often. Videos likely for the Entertainment Guy channel while we're down there, because we're going to be doing the whole Disneyland thing and all of that stuff, and go from there.
Yeah, there's a few days that we're down there that there aren't games. There's no games on Saturday, no games on Sunday.
Except the All-Star game.
Right, but no, like, games against teams. I think Monday there was only, like, 3 games. Tuesday there's a lot. There's 10.
Because they've scheduled the bye week
Wednesday
around it.
there's 4 or 5, and then
The heaviest day we
Thursday,
have down
three.
there, I think, is 6. I think 6 is the busiest day when we're down there.
Tuesday's the day that has a lot of games.
So I'm not overly concerned with what may or may not be missed, and if there's trades, of course, those videos I can shoot quickly on my phone and upload them. We're just gonna make sure it's not so bloody windy. That'd be a nice idea. Make sure it's not so windy, because you know the wind.
Pecan Subban needs a trademark.
That was on a Patreon live stream.
We need
so
a
for
video
people who aren't patrons,
of the mother-in-law shed.
They won't get that
No.
reference. So, but yeah, it's going to be a fun trip, and then we're going to go to Vegas in March. So we'll start getting plans going for that. We'll be in Vegas for the wonderful week of spring break, and that includes St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to have some fun with the St. Patrick's Day
We'll
bit.
just pretend we're going there for my birthday.
We can pretend, but I don't really care. I'm going to bring as many green jerseys as I can. Well, I don't care. Bring as many green jerseys as I can for that because, you know, St. Patrick's Day and all.
I have one green jersey.
I don't care.
You're such a brat.
So, oh God, you're so cold.
I know.
Stop it.
I know. I was warming up my hands.
Yeah, I've had this heater on all day just to make it warm in here, and now you come in with your ice cube fingers and just do what you do with it. Anyways. Yeah, so we have the California trip. We've got the Vegas trip. We're focusing on the California trip for now. The kids still have no idea what's going on. We're not telling them because they'll get way too aggravating about it. They'll be packing immediately.
Yes.
It would be, should I take this? Should I take that? Are we going to do this right? Are we going to do that? And it would just be ridiculous.
Telling them 5 days before.
So I think that's too much time to give them. But that's me. I would tell them while we're getting on the plane.
Except for it's a 3-hour drive to the plane.
Yeah, no, I'd be telling them to just be quiet the whole way. You know, actually, I could tell them that we're selling them for, you know, because we've had some money problems and they're being sold to a nice family down in Seattle, and you know, they'll have a good life. And then we could just pile them on a plane. We could even wave to the plane from outside, and then we get on. We go, haha, psych you out. Made you think you're gonna get abandoned. And then we fly them to California.
So weird.
So, all right, there you go. So yeah, any help that can be provided is greatly appreciated. Just because I haven't been down to that area before. She hasn't been down there for about what, 10 years?
Oh, it's been a long time.
10 years.
2011 was the last time I went.
God, that was 9 years ago. It's been 9 years since.
My boys were tiny.
Wait, I haven't seen Rammstein for a decade. Almost a decade?
I know, it's a long time.
That's not right.
Yeah.
That's
Shannon's never been to Disney.
You've never seen
Adelaide's
Rammstein.
never been to Disney.
No, you've never seen Rammstein.
I haven't.
I've seen him
but
twice.
That's not what we're talking about.
No, but I've seen them twice. So I win.
I've seen Tool 4 times, so.
Yeah, you suck. Okay, I've never seen Tool in concert, so that's a pain that I have, and I should have gone with Kimber that one time he was going. I still don't understand why I didn't go. Oh, I didn't have any money. Yeah, you need money for that. And I
You do.
Didn't have any money. I should have been married to you then. Then we both could have gone.
Right?
We should have thought
It's a
ahead.
good plan.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go back in time.
Okay.
All right, so forget this video because we're going to time travel now. So this video is going to be moot. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I'm not going to ask anybody to like and subscribe because no casuals are going to come across this video. But
No,
thank you
would
for all
be
your
so
support.
confused.
Absolutely. And rightfully so. I'm confused, and I'm in
Clearly.
it. So you don't have to agree that quickly. But hey, thank you guys so much. And the last time we had a meetup, we had a couple of new people again that were surprised that we actually do talk to each other this way in real life.
Every time.
Every time that somebody goes, they really are like this. This is
Every time, yeah.
really are like this in public around other people. So yeah, and
True.
so Californians, if you're able to come out and enjoy a nice meal and hang out, that would be great. And then I think I'm going to get my steps in while we're at Disneyland as well.
Oh, yeah, no problem there.
I'm not all that
It's like
worried about
Vegas.
being away
We
from the
have
treadmill.
No problem getting our
No
steps
problem
in.
with steps in Vegas.
So, yeah,
None.
Disney's very similar.
All right. Thanks for the support. And to those in Southern Cal, if you're able to come out, we will see you very soon.